A 17-year-old is facing 5 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after investigators say he opened fire on a Central Texas family during a spring break trip to Port Aransas. This all happened last Saturday. 6 News reporter Sydney Walker has more from one of the family members on the terrifying experience and her family's recovery. Sydney.
Bailey, Ernesto Josiah Castillo is being held on a $500,000 bond and is accused of shooting 5 people. 5 members of the same Central Texas family, the Drayton family, who was on their first full day of an annual trip. Now their loved ones sit in a hospital room. It started as their annual family trip.
It's really what our day consisted of, was just having family time. Definitely changed as the night progressed on, for sure.
Then Stacy Ross got a call.
Frantically crying, couldn't really understand what she was saying, and she just had said that there was a shooting, that somebody had been shot. Then she had said
The unthinkable.
My stepson was shot.
Ross says it began with an altercation between groups who then approached her family.
We had older family members that were trying to get this person to leave.
It escalated.
The driver decided to reverse and back up, and then the gentleman in the back seat decided to pull a gun out and just start shooting into our family's crowd.
A tradition, now a tragedy.
It was definitely a very, very scary situation, not knowing exactly what the kids' injuries were, if we were going to get to the hospital and get bad news.
The hospital was on lockdown and their children arrived as Jane and John Doe's. No ID on them at the beach.
We had one family member that suffered from a couple gunshots. Then we had a family friend that was there that was also shot.
Her stepson included.
He had 8 gunshots.
The family's lives turned upside down.
It's like 3 individual families basically relocate and be 4 hours away.
That's where Central Texas stepped in, raising nearly $14,000.
There's really no words to even describe the gratitude that we have.
There is a suspect in custody, but Ross says their biggest relief is the family being okay.
I think there's moments where you feel why or anger or so many different emotions, but the biggest part of it is trying to just stay in a better headspace for our children.
As of today, everyone is out of the ICU except for one family member, but the road ahead for recovery, including physical therapy, is still long.
All right, Sydney, thanks for checking in with them.